Welcome back to the channel. We are here May 30th for Sunday Draftkings NBA slate. We got going down 4 games between the New York Knicks, Atlanta Hawks, Phoenix Suns, LA Lakers, Brooklyn Nets, Boston Celtics, Clippers, and the Dallas Mavericks. I know you guys are used to seeing the players already down there, but I have so many players today that I'm gonna have to just X out some guys just to speak about the next guy. So let's get straight into this. This could run long. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll keep it under 15 minutes. Starting off with the point guard position, 7K and below. Theme here is like 2 days ago with you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the previous video, I was a little lesser on Derrick Rose just because he got to a price point where he wasn't at for a long time when he got to that 64. I told you that I liked him, but there could be some other value somewhere else. But the performance and the way he's playing, since the fact that he's starting now for the New York Knicks, is he taking this many shots, 21 and 21 in back-to-back games? They're going to need to ride him. Obviously, Atlanta has so much firepower that it's going to be hard for the Knicks to keep up. But as long as Derrick Rose is getting these type of minutes, 39 and 39 each and every game, and he's putting up 21 shots, yeah, we're going to play him. 68 is not enough. For the way he's playing and the amount of minutes, 7K plus is his range. So 6,800 is a definite cheaper spot. And this is like not the old Derrick Rose. Let's calm it down. But I like how aggressive he's being. Obviously, the explosiveness is not what it used to be. But Derrick Rose, this aggressive Derrick Rose, I like what I'm seeing out of him. 6,800 is way too cheap. He can definitely put up easily 35K DK plus in this type of game environment. Obviously, in the game that they don't want to lose, they don't want to go down 3-1. 1-3. So Derrick Rose, I like him at that price. Next guy, I spoke about him previously, Bogdanovic. I told you that he is the second best scorer on that team. And he came through 39 minutes, 6 of 12 shooting, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. He did take 13 threes, but he still had a very nice volume, got you 15 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. Very, very, very a key cog into this offense, obviously. And they dropped his price because he did a little bit less than what he did before. So you're getting $300, a little bit less for Bogdanovic at 6,600. I think there's still meat on the bone, and he got more minutes at 39 minutes. So, and they still kind of blew him out. It was a very comfortable win for the Atlanta Hawks, especially in that second half. They turned up the volume on them. Next is going to be Marcus Smart. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay? Remember, these only like 3-4 games. It's not like I can find someone different and he's going to go off. Yeah. Maybe one random guy that's like 3K that you're never going to guess. Unless injuries are, up there and you see something. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Back-to-back games. Marcus Smart has been their second best player, clearly. Tatum is finally on fire, but Marcus Smart has been very consistent in each and every game. As you can see, 28, then 37, then 38. He had 23 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. He's their best three-point shooter, second best three-point shooter between him and Tatum. So Smart is coming, being very aggressive. He's shooting the three-point ball at a very high rate at 62%. If he keeps that up, then we're going to have to keep going back to the well. 6,300 is still at a decent level, especially for if you get one of these 2 performances right here, the 38 and the 37. So I'm fine with going to him at that price. Next is going to be Dennis Schroder for the LA Lakers. Lakers are finding a groove now. Obviously, they know they're the better team than the Phoenix Suns. Everyone is getting reacclimated since coming back from injury. Everyone's been on and off. LeBron's been gone. AD's been gone. Kuzma has been in and out. Schroder has been in and out with COVID protocol. And it's just been a mess. But they're getting a groove, playing that extra playing game. Now in the series against Phoenix, things are rolling. Dennis Schroder, you know what he is. He was a 6th man of the year last year. You know how he can score and put up the ball and put up the bucket. So this was a perfect fit for him to come to the LA Lakers. And 20 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Very, very, very tough on the defensive side. That's why you got 2 steals. He gets almost a steal every game, at least one. So Dennis Schroder going up against a lesser Chris Paul and maybe a Cameron Payne. Yeah, 5,900 is too cheap for him, and he's getting 30 plus minutes working alongside of LeBron James. I love that price. Next, Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is going to be the next guy for the Clippers. I know I was on Rondo, but seeing how it really was a sign when the Clippers were down and they leaned on him. Okay, with the minutes, not Rondo. They leaned on Reggie Jackson. So there was a period of time where Reggie Jackson was starting during the regular season, and now they're going back to him. 30 minutes in game 2, 34 minutes in game 3, double-digit points in both games. And I'm getting solid production. If I get 30 DK at 4,400, that is a smash. They bumped him up a little bit, but it's still a very good price, especially if he's going to get 30 plus minutes at 4,400. And he started and that's in the 4K range, and is actually putting up production. You got to play him. So I'll put him in here. I got to take somebody out now. So because it's not going to allow me. See, all right. So we're going to take Schroder out, just so you can see it, and we're going to move on. Next is going to be Hunter. I spoke about him the other game, and he's still getting the starters minutes. 35 minutes in game 3, 32 minutes in game 2, 5 of 11 shooting, 11 for 5 and 2 assists and 1 block. I told you he plays both sides of the ball. They bumped up a little bit more. 30-minute starter at 4K range you play. The upside could be huge. A ball bouncing this way, a ball bouncing that way, a couple rebounds, a couple points, a couple assists. You can get someone at 4K that can get you 35 plus, maybe 40. He can easily go off. He can easily go off, and he can knock down the 3-point shot. I like DeAndre Hunter. Give me the minutes in the playoff game. Give me the minutes. Say this goes in overtime. Give me the guy with the minutes. Okay, so I like DeAndre Hunter at 4,300. Next, we're going to go with John Collins at the power forward position, 6,100. They keep dropping his price, and I'm liking the pick and roll game that they got going in Atlanta. I see it's working. He got his minutes back up at 31. I think he's getting a little more confidence because obviously it was a little rocky at the beginning of the season between John Collins and Trae Young. They were not clicking. I think John Collins has a bounce back game, especially at this 6,100 price. He hasn't been here for maybe a couple months. So I think this is too cheap. I want to take full advantage of it. Obviously, the Atlanta wants to stick it to the New York Knicks. Give me John Collins at 6,100. Next, we got another Laker here. We got Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma getting minutes. And this game could be another blowout. We saw what the Lakers did to the Phoenix. They cruised past them in game 3 with a comfortable 14-point win. He had 26 DK and shot 2 of 12. That's crazy. 26 DK and shot 2 of 12. So he had 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and only 8 points. If he knocked down half those shots, we're looking at maybe a 35 plus game in DK points, depending if it was threes. I think they have a similar performance, the Lakers against the Phoenix Suns, because it's a mismatch. We all know it. Stop it. Let's be serious. So give me Kyle Kuzma at 5K before he gets above that range. And Kyle Kuzma has been struggling. If he gets clicking alongside with AD, LeBron, Schroder, Kentavious Caldwell Pope shooting threes, you got Marc Gasol coming off the bench, you got Montrezl Harrell. The team is ridiculous. The team is ridiculous. Give me Kyle Kuzma at 5K. Next, we are going to DeAndre Ayton. I got 2 centers for you guys today. DeAndre Ayton is going to be one of them. Let's see. We'll take out Reggie Jackson. We're going to put in Ayton right here. Let me speak to you about him. Now, obviously, it's a mismatch, but the clear thing that, not saying that they're giving up, but they're allowing, let DeAndre Ayton get his 2s. That's fine. It's not going to kill you because you clearly can blow him out and DeAndre Ayton go off. You got to focus on Booker. Got to focus on Paul. So DeAndre Ayton is getting the scraps. Fine by me. 6,700. He has a double-double in 3 straight games against the Lakers. 20 and 10, 20 and 10, 20 and 10. So there's no need to fade it. You're getting someone that's going to get you a 40 bomb at mid 6K price. Yeah, we're going to play him. So DeAndre Ayton, getting the scraps. I see it probably happening again, unless they really, really put the hammer on him and beat him by like 20, and it gets real. But they have no other big men. That's the thing. Dario Saric is going to be your next center. That's horrible. And Lakers got 4 centers. They got 4. So that's not going to work out. Aiton's going to have to be out there. Unless he gets in foul trouble, he's going to have to be out there. Next guy we're going to look at is going to be Tristan Thompson at the center position. The veteran is getting the minutes, getting the production. Robert Williams is questionable. That was crazy how in the first game 1 he had a huge game. But consistency will prevail, and it's been Tristan Thompson, the veteran, 25 minutes in game 2, 30 minutes in game 3. For them to keep them close in this game, they're going to need his rebounding. He's actually putting up some points down low, getting some offensive rebounds, and a little pick and roll game that they got. Tristan Thompson getting some easy layups, maybe some easy hooks. He got you 37 DK at 4,900. That's a slam play. And now at 5,200, just $300 more. I see him getting another double-double, especially going against the Brooklyn Nets. Front court, just dealing with Blake Griffin, Kevin Durant. He could take advantage of those type of matchups. He's used to facing bigger guys. So I like Tristan Thompson at that price as well. Let's go over to FanDuel, see the value. Let's go just a few of these guys. Derrick Rose at 7,100 compared to 68, $300 more. I like him on both sides because this is the key to the Knicks right here because Julius Randle has not shown up. So it's like a one-man band right here, unless it's Derrick Rose and some of the bench guys. But Derrick Rose is really putting the team on the back, really being really aggressive. I like what I see out of him. 7,100 is too cheap on FanDuel, and I think I can go with him there. Dennis Schroder at 6,300 compared to, what is he at? To 59, so $400 more. I like him on both sides. The matchup is good. He's being very aggressive. He's a very good scorer. Like I said, 6-man. Schroder being reacclimated, getting the flow going with all the Lakers, and they're clicking. They are clicking right now. I like him on both sides. Marcus Smart at 6,400 compared to 63, just $100 difference. So nothing changes for me here. The way and how aggressive he plays, and he gets steals, blocks, and knocks down threes. He is good for either side. So I like him there. Bogdanovich is 6,900 compared to 66. They dropped his price on DraftKings. Go with him on DraftKings. You can question it on FanDuel, but he should still definitely get you there. Kyle Kuzma is a value that I like. 4,300 on FanDuel compared to 5K. So we could probably lock in Kyle Kuzma on FanDuel. We could probably do that at that price, getting the minutes. And if he's knocking down a shot, it's night-night. It is night-night for them. Let's look at Tristan Thompson. Let's see if we get Tristan Thompson at a decent price. Tristan Thompson is 59. I can still go with him. The matchup is great. He's 59 on FanDuel. He is 52. So $700. That's a little bit of a gap there. But if he's putting up the double-doubles, he is getting the minutes, especially with Robert Williams being injured. We can go with him at 5,900 at that center position. And then last but not least, we're going to look at DeAndre Ayton, 7,700. He's priced correctly on FanDuel, and he is 6,700. He's $1,000 cheaper on DraftKings. So this one you can question, but you should definitely go with Ayton on DraftKings. That's a great price right there. There's some other value here, centers. So FanDuel, you can lean towards Tristan. He can provide a similar game to almost near Ayton's price. So I think that can be a decent pivot. But Ayton on DraftKings is a definite go. I like Clint Capella. I think most people might go with Ayton, just go off of recency bias. But the matchup is good with Clint Capella. So, like I'm saying here, Ayton, DraftKings, FanDuel, Tristan Thompson, okay? And I think we got a solid core going for today, starting not very soon, but at 1 o'clock tip-off. Let me know in that comment section how you feel about my core. If you have any other guys in mind, we can talk about it and discuss. I'll be checking the comments. No problem with me. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are at 350. We're almost at 400. And it's been like less than a week. So I'm liking the push for you guys, getting my numbers up. Let's keep going. It's almost at 15 minutes. Let me see if I can end it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessageSD, and I'll be back tomorrow in another video. Peace out.